strange is we.
My uncle was the sheriff of a small town in New Mexico. He was the most hardcore person in our family. Super straight-laced, never really BS, and wasn't at all a joker. So when he told this story, backed up by my aunt, we all believed it without question.
Sit down, son. Let me tell you a creepy story.
A local reporter named Bob D. would always show up at any major police activity from the police scanner. Big car wrecks, fires, anything worth maybe reporting in the local paper. Everybody on the force knew Bob. He was around at least once or twice a week at various police activities. Bob was a bit of a joker himself. He would mess with people by flicking behind their ears. People would react to the flicks, thinking it was a bug, only to turn around and see it was Bob jerking around. Everybody liked Bob. Unfortunately, he had bad lung cancer and died pretty suddenly. His wife buried him, against his wishes. He wanted to be cremated. For the next couple of weeks, after his funeral, people kept talking about seeing Bob.
Dude, I'm telling you, I swear I saw Bob yesterday at Blake's.
Come on, guys, cut it out. You know, he's dead, right? We were at his funeral.
People reported seeing Bob at car wrecks, fires. All the same stuff he used to report on. There were 20 to 30 reports like this from civilians and members of the force. My uncle didn't buy it. Until the night he and my aunt showed up at our house. Gun drawn. Pale as paper.
Mom! Dad! What's going on?
We asked him what the hell happened.
I think we saw Bob.
And he had to sit down, take his breath, compose himself, and start to outline what happened. No, this is a guy that I never saw get rattled by anything. He said, he and my aunt were sitting on the couch in their house watching TV. My uncle kept scratching at his ear, over and over. Finally, my aunt asked him what the problem was.
Are you okay, dear?
And he turned around just in time to see their bedroom door open. Bob was standing there in the doorway, clear as day. My uncle jumped up, cussed or something.
Oh, Jesus.
And that got my aunt's attention, who turned to see him there too.
What the fork?
As soon as they both made eye contact with him, Bob smiled, turned, and walked across the living room and out their front door. Closed the door behind himself and was gone. My uncle got control of himself and ran outside. Gun drawn looking for Bob, but he was gone. At that point, they ran over to our place. We went over there and didn't see anything, but my aunt and uncle stayed at our place that night.
What was that?
At work the next day, all the guys on the force were giving my uncle a lot of "we told you so." People around town said they saw Bob show up at police scenes for at least another 2 or 3 months.
Good evening, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm here to bring you updates on the devastating natural disaster that has struck our region.
Traffic is moving at a snail's pace this weekend as many families hit the road for summer vacation. If you're stuck in a traffic jam, don't forget to pack some of your favorite cassette tapes to keep the good tunes rolling.
Oh my God!
My uncle saw him in our dark room in our basement with a friend. He was flicking their ears in the dark. During the 3rd month, people who saw him kept saying he was looking worse and worse. My uncle saw him 2 more times, each time confirming he was looking more and more worn. He had concluded that Bob was decomposing, and his ghost was reflecting that process. Every time my ear itches, I get goosebumps.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe 我要一直